Conservative Broadcast Media. This is a Conservative Blues Show featuring Rick Webb and Kerry Shelton. This ain't your daddy's talk radio. This is in-your-face, take-no-prisoners, confrontational conservatism. We've got the keys to the bus tonight, so get in, sit down, shut up, and enjoy the ride. Now, let's jam. And welcome to the Conservative Blues Show here on the relaunch of the Conservative Broadcast Media. I am your ever humble host, Kerry Shelton, and there is my partner in crime, Mr. Rick Webb, right over there.
Top of the evening to you.
All right. Good to be back on the air, my friend.
Yeah, it's been a little while, hasn't it?
It has indeed. It has indeed, especially both of us together. So we had to get back to our roots here, going to a new format here on Spreaker.com. We were on that other site, which I think from now on we'll just call the Lord Voldemort Network for the He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Absolutely.
Man, so let's get everybody in on what's been going on here, buddy.
Let's do it.
Man, you know, we've been laying low, watching the events as they develop and getting our ducks in a row here so we could get this thing relaunched. So we've got most of the guys who are with us on that the Lord Voldemort Network have joined us here on Spreaker.com. So all you folks that are just tuning into us for the first time, man, you are in for a treat. The CB Media is all about excellence in broadcasting after Rushbow's heart, I guess you would say, but with our own confrontational bent on it. Wouldn't you say, my friend?
I would say so. And actually, if you want to do the math, there's only one host who was broadcasting with us at the end of our run over there, who is not currently with us, and that more than anything else has to do with our ability to get in touch with them.
Yeah. So you're going to be seeing me, Rick Webb here. We've got Bradley Reese, the Iron Man of conservatism himself, and his Sons of Liberty show. We got Jim Lee, former congressional candidate from the Palmetto State, doing the Palmetto Conservative show. And who else we've got, my friend? I'll give you the big announcements.
Well, we've had a little talk with our good buddy, Mr. Phil Frady. And while he's not going to be broadcasting with us live, we're going to be doing a little rebroadcast for his current project, which is the Guns of America Association Radio.
Cool. Very cool. And we don't want to leave out the coolest black man, the coolest black conservative in America, none other than Mr. Rod Eccles himself. So, again, a lot of folks joining us here that were with us there, and we appreciate it. And so, what do you say we go ahead and get this party started and kick it off with the news, my friend?
Let's do it.
All right. You are listening to the Conservative Broadcast Media. This is the Conservative Broadcast, or the Conservative Blues Show, and it's one of them. And we'll be right back. Don't go away.
Buster. I'm Jody Miller. Let's get started. The media gathered in Denver on Wednesday for the first presidential debate. They hoped the thin air and low oxygen would fool them into thinking Obama did a good job. Americans' real income dropped 5.7% during Obama's presidency. The data is so disappointing, the Obama administration just decided to rename it the Bush Recovery. School children are now complaining that Michelle Obama's school lunch program is leaving them hungry. Hey, we thought leaving people hungry was President Obama's job. In an interview with Politico, Ralph Nader called President Obama a war criminal. And now liberals are trying to recall Ralph Nader. It turns out while at Harvard, Senate candidate Elizabeth Warren practiced law in Massachusetts without a license. So Elizabeth Warren is a fake Indian and a fake lawyer. California parents claim Pee-wee football coaches are paying their young players to hit opponents as hard as they can. Just like the White House pays MSNBC to hit Mitt Romney as hard as they can. Some Florida public schools may bring back the paddling of students who misbehave. And in a related story, Madonna just announced she's going back to school in Miami. And finally, some New York City public high schools now offer students the morning after birth control pill. And Mayor Bloomberg's cool with it, so long as they wash it down with a soda that's less than 16 ounces. Thanks for watching News Lesson, everybody. I'm Jody Miller. Make sure to tell your friends about us, and we'll catch you next time.
And welcome back to the Conservative Blues Show here on the Conservative Broadcast Media Network. And I am your host, your confrontational conservative, Kerry Shelton, and with my partner in crime, Mr. Rick Webb, right over there.
All right. And, you know, it would not be one of our shows if we didn't have some technical difficulties here.
Indeed. All right, so... you know what time it is, boys and girls. For those of you who follow us over, it is time for...
News we don't care about.
That's right. All the inane babbling, the mindless mumbling, the buckets of baloney the mainstream media will try to shovel to you, at you, and on you. All the salacious headlines they'll go on and on about all day long, but we're only going to give you one time here. So, you better listen closely the first time. Today's News We Don't Care About is brought to you by Yahoo News. Do you, Yahoo? Well, if so, you should probably wash your hands immediately before shaking with anybody else, okay? We don't want to touch any of that. All right, anyway. The headlines today out of Yahoo News are Sandusky's defiant words. Yankees ticked at police. Affleck's accident note. Determination nets jackpot. Romney polls ahead. Quarterback's awful weekend. Recognize these Major League Baseball stars? Tim Tebow's 666 tweet. Suspended for eating mints. Toothbrush tracks scofflaw. My week of flirting. Underdog Heisman shot. Black Friday is a myth. Cheerleaders dizzying video. Okay. Faye's look-alike daughter. Support for rejected scout. New job for tanning mom. And finally, a fate no one can escape. That's right, folks. You heard it here first. We gave you the news. Now that was...
News we don't care about.
won't impress me.
Volume on that file. There at the closeout of the news we don't care about, it sounded like somebody was hollering from about a mile away.
Yeah, cool.
And what the link that was on Facebook did not work. I just posted another one, and now you can get here from Facebook. All you got to do is click on that little button there that says The Conservative Blues Show, www.spreaker.com, and it brings you right to our page.
Sweet. So we're like actually mediaing here, right?
Absolutely.
Hey, you heard it here first. I just coined a term. All right. Well, I want to remind everyone that during every one of my shows, it is Politically Incorrect Day. So that means the smoking lamp is lit. And you know what? Light them if you got them. I am.
Have fun with that.
There we go. Very good. Very good. All right. So, of course, the big story all week long, Rick, has been the presidential debates, if you want to call it that.
You want to call it that.
I would say it's more like the president getting his butt spanked on live TV without benefit of teleprompter or death threats from Michelle.
Yeah, you know what? The one sound file that we do not have that I wish we had is the one oldie but goodie from Animal House. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Oh my God, yeah, that's awesome. That definitely would be appropriate here. You know, when we first spoke after the debate, you know, Rick, you weren't very impressed. Is that right?
Oh, I'm still not very impressed.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay.
So we got some echo happening back there, but I guess we'll have to work that out as we go along. Yeah, back to normal. So. Charles Krauthammer, the Fox News contributor and eminent egghead, had a little bit of things to say on the subject. So, Rick, with your permission, sir, I'd like to go ahead and let's play Mr. Krauthammer's take on President Obama's, shall we? I guess we can call it performance.
Yeah, Comedy Central over here. You go for it, sir.
All right, here we go. This is Charles Krauthammer on Mr. Obama's performance during the debates.
Look, you know, people say Obama was off his game. This is his game. If you take away a prompter, this is his game. He'll occasionally give a great speech, but if you look at him in his news conferences, where you don't have a prompter and the president has more control, he gets to ask to decide who the questioner is, and he gets to decide how long he talks and what parts of an answer he'll give. He never does well. So this is who he is. I think people, I mean, he's intelligent, but he isn't half as intelligent as he thinks he is, and as most of his acolytes, who, you know, have treated him in a messianic way for the last half decade or so, think he is.
Ouch.